I bought this broken Dell Inspiron for $20 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's see if I can fix it. When I plug in the charger, the keyboard lights up, but nothing appears on the screen. What's interesting is that the power indicator flashes a 2 amber, 3 white pattern, which indicates an issue with the RAM. So my first instinct was that the RAM was faulty and switching in a working module would fix this computer right up. But before I can do that, I have to unscrew the bottom cover and unplug the battery. I swapped in a working RAM module and tried to turn the laptop on, but the power indicator was still displaying 2 amber and 3 white. I tried swapping the same module into the other SODIMM slot, and this time the power indicator stayed solid white, which means that the laptop's battery was taking a charge. However, there was still no display, and at this point, I knew this wasn't a RAM problem. So I tried to enter BIOS recovery by holding Control and Escape, but that also didn't work. I did some research and found that a bad BIOS update ends up producing similar symptoms to what this laptop was experiencing, so I bought this, a BIOS chip reprogrammer to hopefully fix the issue. After watching way too many tutorials, I assembled the programmer and attached the clip to the BIOS chip on the motherboard. Then I backed up the original BIOS file and flashed a new BIOS onto the chip. When I powered up the laptop this time, the fan spun at full speed for a bit, and then eventually we actually got a picture. The laptop says that no boot device was detected, so I installed a new M.2 SSD and prepared a Windows 10 bootable USB drive to perform a fresh install of Windows. The laptop was beeping with every key press while I was installing Windows, which is pretty annoying, but I found out all I had to do was press Function and X on startup to disable the demo mode it was booting into. Once Windows was ready, I installed device drivers on the laptop and upgraded to Windows 11. And after all that, we now have a fully functional Dell Inspiron.